Hello everyone and welcome to the round 9 highlights of the national championships. I don't know if it's visible on the video, but it's raining a little bit and I'm just trying to get into the playing hall. This is just a few minutes before the start of round 9 of the tournament. As you can see, the players, they're also rushing, just trying to get away from the rain. This is the main entrance, as you might have already seen on the venue tour. And this is, right now we are trying to get into the playing hall that is in the basement of the building. And there at the top boards, Lalit Babu waiting for his opponent to come. So is Diptayon. They arrive a bit early on the board. And over here you can see Surya pacing around. He's still the sole leader of the tournament with a full point margin, mind you. And over there, two opponents have already come. There is Aronyak and there is Arjun Adireddy. And over here, Ajay Karthikeyan walks in. He is up against Diptayon. Ajay has the black pieces. He is the one who defeated Abhijit Gupta in the previous round. He has brought some bananas with him. Here's Sethuraman, who will actually face Surya, and now the games have begun. This is the top board clash between Sethuraman and Surya. Over here, it is Aronyak versus Arjun Adireddy. Arjun, very young, very talented player from Telangana, and Aronyak is the strongest IM from India. And Aronyak just takes a little thought what to do, and over here Sethu just focusing, just a little bit of meditation before the round starts. Surya sits calmly. Over here Ajay also collects himself, and over here actually Aronyak faced a problem with his chairs because his chairs were shaking a little too much. So he asked the chief arbiter Anantaram sir if the chairs can be replaced. There was a replacement chair given, but even that was shaking a little bit. Anantaram tries to understand the issue, what has exactly happened, and he explains that it is still wobbling. So it's like shakes a little bit, so the player cannot sit comfortably. Anantaram checks this chair and finds out this is sturdy, and this is the chair which will be used by Aronyak. And now the other chair removed, and this chair placed. Aronyak checks this one, he's comfortable with it. He puts down the jacket and sits down. Now he will resume playing his game against Arjun Adireddy. This is the hall view. These are, I think, boards 50, 60 around these boards. All of them right now deep in thought, as you can see. Very few people walking around because this is the opening phase of the game. So most of the people, trying to solve the opening problems. This was the battle between Inian and Samit Shetty. I am Samit Shetty from Maharashtra. Very interesting game. And here's Deepan thinking of his next move. He was up against GM Sankalp Gupta. And over here you can see I am Himank Gusen, also 2500 plus I am thinking over his next move up against GM Sriram. Here's India's latest Grandmaster Shyam Nikhil thinking over his next move. And over here it was a battle between Grandmaster Swapnil Dhopade and I am Ravi Teja S. Here's Mitrabha facing the Tamil Nadu young talent Akash Ji. Mitrabha won a very nice game actually with the white pieces. He created a very strong attack and won the game. The chief arbiter of the tournament, I.A. Rathinam Anantaram, working hard. And this is the view which he can see. He sits in just front of all of the boards so that he can always monitor all of the action going around. And the game between I am Himal Gusen and James Sriram ended in a draw. It was an interesting game, and Himal and Sriram were in good spirits after the game. They were laughing and discussing. This was the shortest draw of the top 4 boards. Diptayan and Ajay agreed to a quick draw after 30 moves, I believe. It was a move repetition, and Ajay and Diptayan also thinking about figuring out if that was the correct result. This was the result of the top board. It was a peaceful game between Sethuraman and Surya. This game ended in a draw. Actually, right now Sethu asks Surya that is 30 moves over? Can I take the draw? So just after 30 moves, it is okay to take the draw or not? Can we agree to a draw? So there is discuss it, a bit of back and forth, and Sethu decides, okay, let's play the 31st move, then shake hands. And now the game ends in a draw. This was another very important result. Aronyak actually played a positional masterpiece. He played a beautiful game with the white pieces to defeat Arjun Adireddy. Arjun sees that nothing is to be done. He just moves his hand forward and resigns. So actually Aronyak is the only person on 7.5 points at the moment. And this was an important result for the round. Minor upset also we can say. I am Nitin S actually is just about to win his game against Deep Sargupta on the 10th board. Deep just takes a moment before he's about to resign, and now he puts his hand forward and the game ends. A very good game by Nitin, I must say, with the black pieces. And this was another minor upset of the round. So I am Samit Jaykumar Shetty from Maharashtra, playing against Grandmaster P. Inian. A very good game by Samit, who is just about to win right now because the pawn is unstoppable, and a very nice exchange sacrifice the game featured. This was one of the last games of the round. Very interesting position, knight versus 3 pawns. I believe the player with the white pieces won the game in the end, but quite interesting. And over here, this was the game which went on for a very long time. It was rook versus knight. I mean, it should be a draw, but there is a possibility that you blunder the knight somehow. So this game went on a while, and the players were like, nobody was just about to take a draw, especially white. He just wanted to keep trying and trying. If somehow he can force his opponent to make some sort of mistake. And this was the last game of the round, Madhavendra Pratap Sharma versus Arul Anand. This game actually ended in a draw, and thus we end our highlights of the 9th round. Hope you liked it.